Look, he's naked. DmC, Devil May Cry, is an action melee game focused on stylish combos, developed by Ninja Theory and published by Capcom. It's technically the 5th installment in the Devil May Cry series, but is actually known as a reboot for the whole series in general, as you can see from Dante's new design. Ninja Theory's decision for a reboot involved rebuilding the entire game, almost, and changing the character design to a whole nother level. After seeing previews of this game, many people thought it was a terrible decision to change Dante's original white hair to black, starting comment wars over his hair. Yeah, I know. It's kind of ridiculous. This is because pretty much anyone on the internet will argue over anything, even though he acts almost exactly the same. The gameplay, in my opinion, is one of the greatest out of any of the Devil May Cries. By far. When they meant stylish combos, they really meant stylish combos. Just look at the screen. It's ridiculous how smooth everything is. When I was playing this on the Xbox, I really felt myself gripping the entire controller and using every button constantly. You really have quite a lot of options when it comes to the combos, and that's pretty darn important when a game grades you on how varied your combos are. Throughout the game, you'll come across usually 2 or 3 vanity statues. Usually whenever you level up, you get a new upgrade point. At this point, you can stop and upgrade your weapons and buy new items. Whenever you do upgrade your weapons, you get new combos for them, allowing you to get an even higher score.
Not in a million years.
There are 8 weapons in total which you can all use, which you unlock throughout the game. The first one is Osiris, which is an angel scythe, Arbiter, which is a demon axe, Eryx, which are demon gauntlets, Aquila, which are angelic chakrams, Ebony and Ivory, which are your 2 handguns, which are weak as shit by the way, Revenant, which is another gun, which in my opinion is the best gun in the game. It's a hand shotgun that is very powerful. And last but not least, the Kablooey. Sounds like Calvin and Hobbes, right? Which shoots darts that detonate when you press A and X together. And there are about 20 upgrades for every single one of these weapons. Pretty fleshed out, right? Sadly, they could have done way more with this story, which is the only downside of this whole game in my opinion. The story is about Mundus, who is controlling the world through debt, and is disguised to all the humans around him. Which is a great fucking story in my opinion. Why did they have to go and mess it up with absolutely horrid, non-likable love interests? Like, what's supposed to make you like Kat besides her open shirt? The story really does have quite a lot of potential. It reminds me of the movie They Live. Oh, you know, the movie where aliens are the government and whatnot. Another thing I want to talk about is the huge replayability it has due to the huge amounts of difficulty modes it has. It has Human Mode, which is basically easy mode, Devil Hunter, which is medium mode, Nephilim, which is medium hard, Son of Sparta, which is hard. It's really fucking hard. Dante Must Die, which is even harder hard, Heaven or Hell, which everything dies in one hit, including you, and Hell in Hell mode, which is Son of Sparta difficulty mode on the enemies, but you die in one hit. That last one I just said, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. On my 3rd playthrough right now, and I'm like literally not even bored with the game at all. It is extremely fun, and the difficulty modes just add huge replayability to the entire game. Spoiler alert, the video in the background is one of the final bosses. At first I was with you guys. I really didn't like the new Dante, but he won me over eventually. I personally think what they're doing with him is really good. Creating and resetting his entire backstory and turning him to not just a character, but more of a relatable and understandable person. I really like this Dante way better in my opinion. And he's still the same smartass he always was. People have to stop comparing this Dante to the old one. Yes, I miss him too. He had really badass hair, I know. You guys just have to like the game for what it is. This Dante was more raw than he ever was. He has a really angsty attitude, and he feels like more of a teenager, which I really like. The final Mundus boss in this game is everything a final boss should be. It really feels like the entire game led up to this point, and he feels so badass when you beat him. It almost feels like you're fighting a Colossi from Shadow of the Colossus. But I don't want to give away quite too much. in case, you want to play it. Overall, I really think this is a really solid game, unlike most people out there. But hey, that's just my opinion. Thanks for watching. Hey you there, why don't you try clicking the giant master sword and subscribe? It really helps me out, especially since I'm just starting these videos. More coming soon, guys. Thanks for watching.